This is the home of the high-speed wafer production line. The sheer size of the factory suggests the volume of cream-filled biscuits produced daily.
Steam vents along the top of the oven release moisture. If the moisture isn't removed, the wafer won't be crispy.
The factory cooling bridge. The wafer sheets travel up and over an archway conveyor. This allows ambient air to cool them down.
As the wafer sheets cool, they shrink slightly. The cooling tunnel allows this to happen slowly to prevent cracking. A factory worker watches the sheets align.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen, blocks of vegetable fat are melted in heated tanks. A worker adds cocoa powder and
Granulated sugar is ground into a microscopic powder. If the sugar is too coarse, the cream will be gritty. A factory technician checks the particle size. The finished cream is pumped through jacketed pipes to keep it warm and fluid directly to the spreading machine. The cooled wafer sheets pass under a rolling drum. A thick layer of hazelnut cream is deposited onto the flat. The stacked block of wafer and cream travels under a gentle compression belt. This presses the layers together so they stick.
The blocks enter a tall spiral cooling tower. The cream needs to set and harden. If cut now, it would be a mess.
The biscuits pass through a waterfall of liquid chocolate. The cream filling is sealed inside. A blower removes...
A scientist crushes a wafer sample and puts it in a moisture analyzer. It must be under 1% water. If it's higher, the wafer will go stale.
best before 2026. Traceability is key in the factory. It links the pack back to the specific batch of cream and wafer.
The edge looks perfect now.
And the micrometer confirms the calibration. Ready for the next batch.
The viscosity is perfect now. Yes, the mouthfeel is significantly smoother than the last batch.
The appeal of the crispy wafer and sweet cream is universal. The factory succeeds.
Wow, that smells amazing. The vanilla aroma is really strong and they look incredibly fresh.